Hey guys, it's Big Randy here. So I just got back from vacation and stuff, and I really did enjoy it. That's why there has been not many videos, and I've been working hard in developing Deep Space Tycoon, which if you haven't already, it's been released like about 5 days ago, and it's been doing great. We've had a solid couple hundred players like all the time, and we peaked 1,000 players a few days ago. And it's mostly console players, so we'd like to see more people on mobile and PC. But in case you haven't seen the release, there is some new updates ever since release, and we're going to add more. We're going to add another free planet after the Void, and some other cool changes and stuff. And we're going to try to reduce some lag and stuff. And I started developing my next Tycoon. But yeah, I made this Tycoon. I built everything. Julia did all the buttons, and Frozman, or Frostman, however you want to say it, he did the GUIs and all the most of the scripting and stuff. We're planning on adding like NPCs and other cool stuff later in the future. And now we have a reset cache function too, so if you want to replay the game, you can do that. Which I did because I was pretty far in the game already. So we got cool music, cool shop. You can buy all kinds of cool stuff, including planets and droppers. And there's also, you know, the dev products, which are not permanent, which are cash and stuff. But there is a partial save system, and we got some other stuff here too. Even I don't have all the badges, which is kind of sad. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started, and I'm just basically playing through and showing you my game and stuff. And later, we'll go through the game passes and stuff and kind of show you those. Alright, so we got our first iron dropper, so that's pretty simple. As you can see, it's version 1.1 down there. So as you collect some more iron, you're going to go through this pretty quickly. And the next iron dropper is going to be 5 cash, I believe. 5 cash? Alright. So let's go ahead and collect this cash. And so there is some speed dev products you can buy, of course, which I'm going to go ahead and do that. Just to show you how it works and stuff. Get that. And I made all the game passes and stuff reasonably priced, same with the droppers, so the godly dropper, which is really expensive, is way more powerful than the other droppers you can buy. Basically, this game is completely free to play, but if you want to get a boost or buy some cool stuff, then there's the option to do that. Alright, so the game seems like it starts off really slow, but as you get through the ship and go through like the planets and stuff, it actually gets really interesting. Alright, so let's go ahead and get our third iron dropper. Kaboom! Let's do it. Alright. Go ahead and jump back up here. Oh boy, lost a bit of traction right there. Alright, come back up here. So how much do we need for the next dropper? We need $15 for iron dropper version 4. So the thing is about this game is that I don't want to make a million droppers, so instead of being like other Tycoons where I retexture droppers and stuff, I actually made them slightly different as you go through the series. And there's still all kinds of different droppers in this game. I mean, there's probably like 2 or 3 dozen different dropper series, and then over 200 droppers total. And some of the droppers, and especially in the other planets, don't have a conveyor. What it does is that it drops it in an offshore collector and stuff. That's how that works. Especially in the Game Pass planets, that's how that works. That way there's not extra lag. Because what happens after a lot of parts with the droppers is that you do start to get a little bit of lag. And there's really no way to work around that with Zednov's kit, unfortunately. Alright, so we got $33 for our cash. And let's go ahead and buy the Mini Plasma Mine. Mini Plasma Mine is probably one of my favorite ones because it's just really simplistic and small. It looks really cool. This one's really basic, of course, so let's look at Iron Dropper version 1 so you can see that. Here's version 2. You can see them change as I go. Version 3, version 4, and version 5. And here's version 1. Now, our next Tycoons, we're going to definitely have an actual upgrade system. That was my original plan with this game, but that would take a long time to do. Alright, so let's go ahead and get Mini Plasma Mine version 2. As you can see, it'll change a little bit, so there's now some metal plating down here. And it looks quite a bit different. Pretty cool. If you look very closely, you can see all the small differences I built on. Alright, Mini Plasma Mine version 3. Oh yeah, Russell Plays also released his Pokemon Party. But people are complaining that it's really buggy and there's not a lot of content. I haven't checked it out yet, but it does look really cool, honestly. Alright, Mini Plasma Mine version 3. Boom. As you can see, it changes even more a little bit. We got some new parts down in there. Alright. The higher versions look even cooler. Alright. So, how much do we need for the next one? We need 150. We need 500 for the ore cleaner. Alright, so... Oh boy, that's actually going to take a decent amount of time. 150, alright. The thing that we focused on with this Tycoon is that even though you do get a little bit of a slow start, is that you can always constantly buy things. Because I've played through a lot of Tycoons myself. I hate it when you have to wait a long time for stuff. And in this Tycoon, you really don't have to wait for much. Except maybe towards the end game. But There's been Tycoons too where I played them and then I get to the end or towards the end, I have to wait like an hour for each button. I'm like, no thanks. So there's a little captain's ramp you can buy right there, which helps you get access to this. And there's also a staircase, which this isn't stairs anymore in case you guys didn't notice from the beta. We made a wedge just to reduce a few hundred parts. And honestly, it looks pretty nice, especially when you get it upgraded. And there might be a couple other things I can change here. There's also a cool little fan shirt you can buy right in the captain's office just so I can promote the fan group and stuff. Alright, and this is on my YouTube fan group on Roblox. That's where the game is. And so we launched with about 80 players. It built up to a few hundred. And I think right now we have over 400, mostly on console again. And we reached like the top popular page on Xbox, which is really cool. Alright, so here's version 5 for the plasma mine. Version 4, 3, 2, 1. And 5 just looks really cool. 6 is even cooler. I mean, and we included it so they dropped the correct block and stuff. Pretty cool stuff. All the game passes are reasonably priced again. So the you can get 3 times upgraders and a lot of the planets and stuff. And then you can use that to get more cash. And there's other Game Pass planets you can buy. And so all the Game Pass planets are different price because they're different sizes and different amount of content. But here's the thing, with the Game Pass planets, it's like a booster again, where a lot of the droppers there are a lot more powerful than the normal one. So if you bought a $50,000 dropper in a normal planet, that would be a lot less powerful compared to a $50,000 one on a Game Pass planet. The Game Pass planet would drop a lot more. So that's something I focused on a lot too. So we got Steel Mine version 1. Let's go ahead and go for version 2 next. Moving at a good pace. So I've read through tons of feedback on this game. I'm really happy to see it and stuff, which is really cool. I got this cool hat right here. Alright, I think we can get Steel Mine version 2. Let's do that. You can't really buy a lot of other stuff until you get a little farther into the game, which is kind of our intention, is that, you know, you got to build up some money before you can do that. But you can buy a few small things here and there with a little bit of cash you got. Stair plate. Okay. Alright, so how much is this? $475. We might as well go for the ore cleaner next, because the ore cleaner upgrades all ores instead of getting more droppers and stuff. So we're going to go for the ore cleaner next. Oh yeah, look at all that. Look at all that plasma. Alright, let's walk over here. Get that cash. Alright, so we got 518. Let's go ahead and get that ore cleaner version 1. There we go. Oh yeah. So we should be making quite a bit more money. Oh yeah, we are. Look at our money. Probably making about, what, 50 bucks a second? Maybe a little bit more than that at some points. But yeah, I definitely recommend buying upgraders as soon as you can. Once you get a few droppers, of course. Because what happens is that the upgraders are worth a lot more than buying the next dropper. And it should help you boost through the game a little bit quickly. And I do that on almost every Tycoon. It's just a way to boost. It's just kind of a strategic thing to do. And I'm the type of person on Tycoons where I focus on all the stuff that gives me money first instead of cosmetics and stuff. Some people are more balanced and some people lean towards like all cosmetics first, which if you do all the money first, you can get through the game a lot more quickly. I do mostly droppers, but I get cosmetics every once in a while. Alright, so you may think that we're done with the ship in terms of droppers and upgraders, but we're not. We're actually about maybe 1/3 the way through it. We got a new conveyor we can buy. So let's go ahead and get some money. There's walls you can buy, speed upgrades you can buy. I mean, you can imagine everything in this. Let's go ahead and upgrade the speed a little bit. So the first few upgrades, they don't really give you too much speed. But let's do this. See how much faster it is now? Woo! It used to be really slow, but now it's actually decently quick. Alright, so let's go ahead and... wow, we got 1,200 bucks already. See how the game starts ramping up pretty quickly? That's our intention. Get you hyped up. Alright, so let's go ahead and buy some pretty basic walls for this right here. Alright, so just so our ores are protected a little bit. That way I don't like accidentally step on them. So let's go ahead and buy a new conveyor. Alright, so we have a second conveyor. There's a ton of droppers you can buy in this one. Alright, oh no. We didn't have enough money for the next copper mine and stuff. Alright. But we should now. Copper mine, copper mine, copper mine. Alright. When you get farther into the game, the droppers on the ship don't really go up too much in price all at once. That way you can keep progressing in what you want to do. Oh yeah, I love these copper mines. I love the look that I put into them. We used to have a showcase representing most of the content of this game, but I decided to take it down just because the full game's out. And plus, I don't want people like stealing my stuff or anything, so that's the main reason why I took it down. And thank you, Frozeman, for making an awesome cast system because it shows 1,000 and stuff like that. Shop will automatically open the shop, even though it does bring you to the menu. But like I said, the menu's just a normal thing. If you do click things too quickly, though, it does bug out a little bit, but it's not too bad. Alright. Man, I love this thing. Oh, we didn't put anything into the update log. We need to do that. Oh! If you scroll down. Okay. Yeah, look at all these things that we did to the game just in, like, the first week of the release. Alright. Oh, we don't have enough money. Alright, we need to go back and get some more money, guys. Let's do it. Get some more money. Alright, copper mine. So, tell me, you guys, what do you like about this Tycoon and some feedback? I really appreciate hearing about that and stuff. And so far, we got mostly almost good feedback. And some people are like, oh, it's another button Tycoon, who really cares? Which I do agree, it does use the basic Zenov Tycoon kit, but I wanted to make one of the best button Tycoons I can. Because I've had other developers tell me, like, they're like, oh, we like competition. I mean, I will admit that I probably have one of the best button Tycoons out there, because there's planets, which are basically multiple Tycoons in one compared to other Tycoons. 2, we have reasonable prices. 3, pretty good pace. 4, we have tons of content. 5, I will have to admit, this game is excellently built. I put my heart out on building this game, which it did not take a short amount of time. It took a long time to make all this stuff. I mean, I am a pretty fast builder, but the ship itself probably took about a month because of so much design going into it. And a lot of times I have to draw out stuff or think of it in my head. And again, I'm really excited to release a second Tycoon and keep on going with you guys too. I hope I can do YouTube and develop on Roblox at the same time. That's actually a really good combo right there. Alright, so we got Coal Mine version 3. As you can see, they're cosmetically changing quite a bit. And they drop more money as you go up in the versions too. They aren't the same. So we can get our second ore cleaner, and then we'll probably end the episode. Let's go ahead and save up some money for that second ore cleaner. We're getting pretty close already, so that's good news for us. And each ore cleaner, I think it doubles the value of ores, or it's like 50% more. I'm not exactly sure. Let's get that ore cleaner. Alright. Boom. Look at this thing, boys. Oh, yeah. They're relatively the same. I think yeah, this one has like the thing coming out the back. That's the difference. Alright. So I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to subscribe, like, leave some comments. Make sure to check this game out. I really do appreciate it. And I'm going to play through this whole game as it is, and might do a second season if there's a lot of changes and updates. But stay tuned for the updates and stuff, and come back if you do see the updates and stuff. And I'll announce on my social media when I do some updates. So we're planning on adding NPCs, more planets, more content, lots more buttons, changing some stuff. We've fixed, I think, all the bugs now. There might be a few minor issues here and there. On release, there was a few little bugs here and there, but overall everything worked fine. There's nothing game-breaking. And I think 7... there's going to be more gears, cosmetics, faces, which can count as more things. There's going to be some new buildings, probably. I'm thinking about adding a vehicle as well on some planets. And we might add some other cool content like that. But I'll see you guys later. Bye!